was. There we go. Alright. How's it going, everybody? Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So this is Soulstone Survivors. Easiest way I can describe it is it's sort of like Vampire Survivors. It's, you know, it's one of those types of games. You got a whole variety of characters, though. So we've got, say, the Barbarian, Pyromancer, Houndmaster, Spellblade, Arcane Weaver, all kinds of characters. And they also each have weapons that are unique to them. So Pyromancer has, like, a fire slash spell, combustion aura, and then other weapons which I haven't actually made yet. Hey, how's it going, Glenn? But yeah, so this game also has achievements, and so my goal is to be knocking some of these out. I've done quite a few in my time already. Let's see here. So, need to complete Endless Mode, Cycle 3. And let's see here. Probably need to prestige up a bit on several characters, if I had to guess. Let's see here. Prestige 60 with Pyromancer. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So, what we're going to do... let's see here. I guess Barbarian's one of my least played. Or Spartan. Oh, we could do Spartan, maybe. Yeah. Do a bit of Legionnaire. Jupiter Spear. Let's go just Classic Thrust, I think. And let's see here. Oh yeah, they also expanded the skill tree. I completely forgot about this. So now each character has their own specific skills that you can unlock and stuff. Earn skill points by increasing the prestige of this character, starting at level 20. Current number of skill points shown in the circle below. I have 105 points for the Sentinel. Jesus. That's kind of wild. Oh, wow. It's... Okay, wow, they really expanded it. It used to be just this little center node around here. But now, yeah, there's a lot more. What is this? Sentinel may now track wild panthers, creating a bond that allows her to mount them, becoming considerably more powerful when mounted. What? Hey, yo. Entire new gameplay mechanics? Okay. I'm going to avoid getting lost in the sauce. Let's do some runes real quick. Reroll Master's good. Oh, wow, there's so many new runes. What the hell? Let's see here. Singular Focus is a meme, so why not? And let's see here. Our goal is just to make it to Cycle 3. So let's, yeah, have curses off. We'll just do, like, Frozen Wasteland start. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Oh yeah, they added new enemies to this area. I forgot about that with the recent update. Okay, what is this? Also, the game's music is off because I usually play this on my own. There we go. Shame on me. I'm not sure what's up with that thing. It's not like it's buffing them or debuffing them in any way while they're in it. I'm not seeing any buffs or debuffs on me while I'm in it. I don't know. Let's do Relentless. Just attack a bit faster. So all of your skills are tracked down here at the bottom, and then you can also get passive skills to both augment your skills that you've got, and also get just other effects like poisons and all that. Shadow Orb, Poison Bomb. Let's go with Void. We'll get a black hole to just slurp up all of our enemies into it. Oh, hey, that's cool. So Curse now actually shows with a purple chunk of health bar. So now you can actually see the execute threshold. That's a nice quality of life update for Curse, actually. Movement speed. Movement is life in this kind of game. If you get pinned down, you're kind of doomed. Fateful Strikes. So now we apply Doom. Well, we have a chance to apply Doom. every time we land a hit. 20% chance of applying doom to the target. So naturally, when you have on-hit effects, it's good to have a lot of hits. 3 more days until the class update happens in Darktide? Oh yeah, that'll be hype. Let's see here. I'll take Bomb Barrage for now. Wasn't super big on any of those skills, but I need an extra attack. I just don't want to necessarily invest any upgrades into that type. Let's see here. Spontaneous Combustion, 25% chance that we burn our enemies now as well. Multicast Void, 48% chance to multicast. Okay, so now we can have a chance every time we roll our black hole cooldown. There's a chance we get 2 black holes. Let's see here. I'm not big on any of these. Let's reroll. Section 1. We could go for like a Doom setup, maybe go for like a Shadow Orb. Let's see here. Touch of Ice. It slows enemies. You only really need to pick up 1 level of it, and then you can just kind of dismiss it forever. Impending Doom. Whenever you apply Doom, there's also a chance to apply Daze. Daze increases the chance to get crit. Yes, we'll take that. Because we've got pretty decent ways to apply Doom. We'll go even more Doom. Looks like we are going Shadow Legionnaire. So we're nearing first boss point. Let's see here. Lethality, extra crit chance, sure. More Fateful Strikes. Alright. Tiagaro, the Eternal Guardian. Mr. Golem here. Oh, seeing that purple chunk of health is actually really nice. And there we go. Feels like they buffed Doom a bit. Maybe I'm crazy. Either way, let's get Bloodlust buff. And 15% more damage also means our Doom value goes up. So now our Doom's at 112 instead of whatever it was previously. I think it was around about 100. Let's see here. Let's go for more powerful strikes across the board. Things are going to scale up pretty hard. What's up? I want to hop off school so bad, but I don't want to be homeless. Yeah, definitely stick with school, Vimmer. I'd recommend it. Let's see here. Bomb Barrage we'll replace with Shadow Vortex. So now we have even more Doom. Now all we really need to do is just replace our thrust with some sort of shadow skill. 48% multicast on the Vortex. Yes, please. We're just going to go all in on the shadow magic this playthrough. Let's see here. 8% more multicast for all skills. Yes, please. There we go. Shadow Bolt we'll replace Thrust with. Now we are full Shadow Mage. Let's see here. I wish my swimming teacher is the most painful toast up. Oh, dang. Are they really? Like, what's going on? Hit me with it. Spill the tea, I suppose. Also, we are starting to scale up now, so that's nice. Shadow Spikes. We could replace Bloodlust with that. That could be good. And again, Bloodlust is a pretty powerful buff. Then again, this makes it so we are all Shadow skills, meaning if we get stuff that buffs Shadow, it buffs literally everything. Send multicast for lasting effects. Yes, please. Shadow Bolt multicast, sure. Okay. Shadow Orb applies Cursed. Curse is basically Doom. Let's see here. But Cursed also hits in an AoE. Okay. We can replace one of our Shadow Bolts with that. We'll replace the level 1 Shadow Bolt. And 10% more damage, so that way our curses are more effective. It's just insufferable overall. Literally, one teaches math. Anti-cheat program, huh. I mean, I understand teachers not wanting students to cheat, but there are definitely some things where it can get just really obstructive. Let's see here. We could go more Void. That could be funny. Go ahead and swap over to the passives. Let's move a little faster, get Magnetic for the XP multiplier, and let's go ahead and move this party over to a corner where we can really just rip and tear. We're doomed. I should have gone ahead and deleted one of the, I should have gotten rid of the Touch of Ice. Let's see here. Not gonna do any of those. Already got 2 combustions. I don't feel like I need any more necessarily. So we're gonna go with cast frequency. The more tornadoes and everything that we can put out, the faster we can get doom on our enemies, and the happier we are. More pickup range and XP multiplier. Movement speed's good. Can't use Google to look up how to spell words, and I can't close my computer if I want to go to the toilet. Okay, yeah, that's a bit obstructive. I guess have you tried talking to the professor about that? Let's see here. AoE is good. And even more doom per hit. Yes, please. More death vortexes could be funny. I'll hold off for now, though. Crits can bleed. Sure. I've got some crit chance, because I ended up picking up some of those upgrades. So having those apply an extra little dot wouldn't be bad. English spelling makes no sense either. Teacher thinks it's great no matter what you say. Huh. Yeah, they're unwilling to even think about it, then oof. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. Let's see here. Let's go multicast. We could try going like combustion setup as well, so that way we can burn enemies into our doom threshold easier. Because right now we have enemies that are just kind of full health until they hit our doom threshold. So getting them to that threshold faster could be a good thing. More powerful strikes. More fateful strikes. And pop. There we go. Heroes, did you know that the Big Box of Hurt Cluster Bomb version half health's a boss spawn? On what difficulty? That's the big kicker there, is on what difficulty. Thermal Shock. Whenever we burn, we can slow enemies. Now we could really get rid of Touch of Ice, because now we can just burn enemies to slow them down. Poison's tempting, I can't deny, just to really... Let's go ahead and reroll for now. Interesting, we can get multiple thermal shocks because of singular focus. That, I'm not sure that's intended. Also, we're not that formal with our teachers. We call them by first name, so I'm allowed to complain openly. Hell yeah. Yeah, We don't do that around here. Not really. I've had to do battle with the college that I went to a bit. It was an interesting time. Teacher said, "Oh no, this student, me, didn't take the final at all, and thus failed the class. But I did take the final, and I was so proud that I passed the class that I sent a screenshot to my friends of my passing grade, and they wiped the servers, so I could not go to the servers to look up my grades to prove it. But I had that screenshot, and they were gonna like try and kick me out of the college for failing classes and stuff. Because when COVID came around, that threw everything off, and I ended up not doing well during the COVID years. We can't. We're not calling anyone Mr. Mrs. or anything like that. Teachers are evil. Teachers are underpaid, and I think that's part of the reason. A lot of them are just, you know, doing it for students, and so once they become at all disillusioned with that, it all just, yeah, goes downhill. Shadow skills, yes please. Damage up. Let's see here. Crit damage. Critical damage chance by 10%. Let's go and reroll. More multicast. More chances just to get extra stuff out. I love Void. Fun spell. Hey. Yeah. It wasn't initially going to be like a shadow damage run, but I just kept getting shadow skills, so it was like, okay, why not? We'll run with it. I've got a couple other dots just to help get enemies to execution threshold faster. Let's see here. More attack frequency for our Shadow Bolt. Don't care what put so much effort into making it hell, because they have to. They've got all kinds of rules and regulations they have to follow, so that's just how it is. Okay. Uh-oh, I am in a bad spot. Let me out. Holy block chance. Wow, I actually got out of there relatively unscathed. Let's just blast through. Also, oh man, it is so nice to be able to see how much doom I have on the boss, so when I should expect them to pop, as opposed to, man, I really hope this will do something eventually, just kind of kiting around. Let's go expansive, bigger areas, and we're trying to go for endless cycle 3 clear, so we want this one. Hey, prestige 20 legionnaire. Let's go. Hey, you'll love to see that. Let's see here. Gangrene, whenever you apply fragility, there's a chance to apply bleed. Sure. Increase the damages of magical skills by 50%. Holy shit. Yes, please. That affects all of my skills wonderfully. Let's get a little bit more magnetic. Let's see here. Pretty happy with my skills, honestly. Multicast of area skills. Sure. Also increase their levels so they'll deal more damage. Speaking of which, damage for Void. Missile skills power up. Sure. Did you know that crit chance over 100 means multi-crit? Okay, I didn't know about multi-crit. I just tended to use the rune where, what is it? Where crit chance also is crit power. That's the one I tended to run. But yeah, multi-crit sounds crazy. But it makes sense, like how you can chain multicast. Let's more of that. Uh, 20% more casts, yes please. I would love for the screen to be completely purple. I don't have any poison yet, so I might as well pick up one. Let's see here. Rune, like in Shit of Legends? Not quite. Basically, runes are modifiers that you can put onto your characters. For example, here we are. So I've got reroll mastery. Every 10 levels I get 1 extra reroll, take 15% less damage from all sources, and more resistant to being knocked around. Dash further, and also singular focus for the memes. So that way I can get a single skill multiple times. Let's go ahead and pick up expansive, because why not? Bigger area, just hit everything. Extra health or damage of area skills. Okay, so Void and the Tornado are definitely my my best skills. Have you played Titan Quest? I am not familiar with Titan Quest. Let's see here. Okay, Incarnation of Fire. Damage increase for shadow skills. That's literally all of my skills, so yes please. Wow. Okay, we really racked up the doom on him fast. Shield wall's tempting, but I'll be alright. Let's go ahead and get even more damage for our doom. Multicast for frontal? Sure. Medieval fantasy, also my favorite modern fantasy reign. Gotcha. I'll have to look into that. Also, I've got level ups, my goodness. Let's pick up that. I already have a touch of ice, and also I got, what is it, 2? No, 1 thermal shock, okay. So, I don't need any more slow debuff. I've got as much as I will reasonably need. Area of effect of the vortex. Not vortex, but tornado. Sure. Is it vortex? Okay, it is vortex. So we have void and vortexes. More multicast. Sure. We are gradually turning the screen purple. Let's go. Multicast for Shadow. Sure. Let's banish Fire Shield. I'm not a fan of it. Pick up Fragility. Void damage, sure. Alright, I am going to have to start worrying about my defense here eventually. Because enemies are starting to hit pretty hard. Let's see here. Oh, speaking of, let's go ahead and behemoth up for just a bit more raw health. crit power, might as well. And prophetess. Multicast shadow, yes please. Just go for crazy amounts of multicast. And she got lost in the purple. Let's go. Okay. Expansive multicast for Shadow Orb. Ooh, we could do that. And let's see, we have 2 combustions. I think it'd be better just to go for powerful strikes to make all of our doom better, though. I think that'd be the way to do it. Just making every single stack of doom that much more potent. Yeah, 532 whenever we apply doom. Nice. It's almost tempting to pick up multiple voids. What I replace? Probably Shadow Spikes, because that's like a line AoE. Void's got a bit more general use, extra grabbage. Shadow Spikes does get power increase from this. Okay. My goal with this particular run is to try and clear Cycle 3, and so far, Shadow looks like it'll be a fine way to do it. So we are just kind of chewing through them. Might as well get crit power since we have crit chance. More Death Vortexes is tempting. Let's just get even more multicast. What is our multicast looking like? 168% multicast. Cast frequency 90. Yeah. A lot of multicast. Hydrate or dihydrate? You spelled playthrough wrong, by the way. Uh-oh. Ouch. You're getting bumped around. Did I now? Let's see here. Playing Survivor challenges, Soulstone Survivors. It says player through. Oh, yeah. I don't even write the tags. That's just like one of the actual tags on Twitch. I'm not sure why I still have that on. I was supposed to take that off, so let me go ahead and actually tweak that real quick while I've got a moment. That was for when I was doing the Code Vein stream. We'll go ahead and get more Thermal Shock, more multicast. Okay, and I actually do need to watch my health a bit. I've been playing it fast and loose. There we go. I could go Chaos Golem. Have that help tank for me a little bit. For now, let's just stick with passives. Taking less damage would be good. So when I do inevitably get hit, I'm not being hit as hard. So in this game, your defensive options, there's block chance, which is a chance to not take damage. Armor, which affects like what percentage of damage you take, so you take less damage the more armor you have. While block is just kind of all or nothing. And then health is just health, straight up. Let's go more relentless. Let's see here. Area of effect for frontal, which would be my 2 shadow orbs. Multicast for the Death Vortex, or multicast for lasting, which is Void, Shadow Orb, Death Vortex, and Shadow Orb. Yeah, we'll do that. I want to have such a ridiculous number of these that it just kind of all spills over. Powerful strikes, 15% more damage. Yes, please. Just makes all of my doom all the better. Let's reroll. More doom per stack. So now this is... It was at like 532. Where did it go? Now we're at 656. Nice. And yep, rip and tear. It's another boss down. Alright, we got one more boss left this cycle, coming up in about 500 kills. 100% crit chance versus full health enemies. Sure. Because we bleed on crit, so that's a guaranteed bleed. Damage of the vortex. We could go for more burn damage. Or we could just really just keep going shadow focused. I'll never see it coming. Wee, hello. Those are some dangerous AoEs. We'll see if this can clear cycle 3. We're doing alright on cycle 2, but our kill speed is slowing down a little bit. Let's get more fragility. Fragility makes enemies take more damage, so... Yeah, it looks to be just about what we needed. Now we're popping faster. AoE, so that way we're hitting more enemies. Alright, and let's see if we can trap those big mushrooms in a vortex. Wow, they are relentless. My goodness. Alright, that said, now all we have to do is just kill Alexi the Plague Bearer. We should be good. Let's reroll. Yeah, sure, we can take more crit chance. Get a little bit of extra damage to be a crit. It's not going to be our most efficient form of damage, just because we're a shadow setup. Block power, sure. Better chance to take 0 damage when we get hit. I'll take it. Alright. Boss dead. Go and see if we can clear cycle 3. That's the goal. That is the goal. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the corner. And we're vibing. Extra magnetic could be good. Let's go ahead and reroll. Damage increase for our spikes. Yeah, sure, it's 45% more damage. All damage is good damage. Take damage on our Death Vortex. Because damage also affects how much, like, their Doom damage is as well. More Fateful. All in on Shadow. All in on the Dark Magic. Area of effect for our Death Vortexes? Sure. Damage of Void. Alright. And yeah. We're ripping and tearing. Ouch. I got hit for 44 from somewhere. Okay. My lack of visibility is beginning to become a little bit of an issue. Let's see here. Shadow orb damage would be good to have. Area for void, yes please. We'll become a bit of a void specialist. Fateful strikes, yes please. And I need to consider getting more defensive options so that way I don't get absolutely obliterated. Shadow Orb multicast. We've got good crit chance, so we'll get extra crit power just to hit him harder. Alright, now then, where is the boss? There he is. Ouch. Let's get to this side, keep him in those vortexes as long as possible. And there we go. We are dangerous if left unchecked. Hey Rose, Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow? Yeah, I'm working on that. We've had a bit of an issue, and I'm currently working on seeing about getting that resolved. Yeah. If everything goes well, then I would like to do a Baldur's Gate 3 stream tomorrow. I mean, in theory, I could just do a solo stream or something of it, if need be, but we'll see. Hope it gets better, dude? Yeah. It should be alright. We'll have to see, though. Alright, let's pull it all back to the corner. Be the advantage of poison over any of the other dots, I wonder, because there's poison, there's burning, there's bleeds. Bleeds over 10 seconds, burns over 8 seconds, poison's over 15. Debilitating plague. Every time you apply poison, there's a chance for doom. Okay, yeah. Now we like poison. We like poison a lot. There was the synergy that we were looking for. Extra frailty. Yes, please. Powerful strikes. Make our dooms more potent. And movement is always a good defensive skill. Let's get some extra burn. Why not? At this point, I'm feeling generous with it. And pop. Nice. Magnetic. And relentless. More relentless. The more of these things we can have out at once, the better. Damage increase for shadow skills. Finally, that's what we've been waiting for. That's the big one. That's the moneymaker. Extra fateful. Ah, yes. My favorite screen state. Purple. Let's see here. Slows can become fragilities. Now we like burn, because our burn becomes slows, and slows are fragilities. Fragility is even more damage. More multicasts for shadow orbs. Ooh. So we could pick up another void and replace like our shadow spikes with it, maybe. That could be funny. Let's do it. I know I had a 45% damage up for those shadow spikes, but there's already a level 14 or level 12 extra void compared to a level 9 shadow spike. Yeah. Not to mention it makes the screen even more purple. Got gold gear for my Ogre. Hey, nice. Block power, good defense. Our defense hasn't been feeling too bad recently. We've been doing pretty alright defensively. Movement speed is always just a good defense. If you're not where the enemy is swinging, then they're just not going to hit you. Damage increase for lasting skills. Yes, please. Where am I looking? Chaos Bringer. Okay, Demon Man. Ow, 80. My goodness. Said, looks like we've pretty much gone and got him. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. We'll keep stacking up the dooms. More fateful strikes. We just keep up just more doom than they have health. We are doing fine. Oh, good lord. It's getting so purple over here. Let's see here. More hypothermia, so more slows becomes more fragilities. Alright. And I need to play a little less campy. Shadow Bolt's actually a lot of doom for me, so yeah, we'll do it. Fatefuls. Alright, where's the boss? He's already in our Doom Vortex. Let's go. Love to see it. Pop. Easy. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep scaling our voids, I think. Should have this one in the bag. Just need a couple hundred more kills and then kill this last boss, and we're good. And then we'll see about going on to the next challenge, the log. I probably should have just gone with the damage, but I wanted the little bit of extra health just because I don't feel like choking it right at the end. This will be a nice, healthy boy. Area of effect of our Death Vortex. Yes, please. And more cast speed. What's really nice about the curse is whenever enemies die from curse, they explode, dealing damage in an AoE, which makes it more likely for them to knock another enemy who has curse into their death threshold, meaning it just kind of chains off of each other. Where's the boss? Okay, there she is. Big laser beam. Okay, fine. Uh-oh. Phew. Alright, she popped. We're happy. There we go. That is cycle 3, I think. No, we're on cycle 2. Okay, so I do need to do another, because you have to complete endless cycle 3. So I need to do one more cycle, and we're good. There we go. Now we're on cycle 3. So it doesn't count your first cycle as endless mode cycle, which is fair. Oh man, the music in this game is actually really good. Effect of our vortex, sure. I love benchmarking my rig. You know, we're gonna see how far we can push it. Area of our voids, sure. Let's see here. Area of effect of our shadow skills, yes. Bleed becomes poison, poison becomes doom, so we are okay with that. So now our crits are essentially doom inadvertently. Because our crits can apply bleed, our bleeds apply poisons because of gangrene, our poisons, because of debilitating poison, become doom, and doom is the goal. So we now build up doom even more efficiently. Okay, where's the boss? There she is. Powerful strikes, all of our damage up. Means our dooms are all better. Wow, I actually am really hurt. Holy shit. Let's get crit damage, because why not? We do decent direct damage. Still, obviously, our best way to kill is just pure doom. Well, doom and curse. Rot is almost tempting, I can't deny. Basically, Rot is like poison, in that it's a damage over time, but whenever a rotting enemy dies, it spreads its remaining rot stacks among nearby enemies, which is really powerful and really helpful for us. And again, Rot is not poison, it does not apply poison, so it doesn't become doom. So, while it's good as its own standalone mechanic, it doesn't help us accomplish our goal. 60% chance for Death Vortex to recast? Yeah. 264% multicast chance. So we're getting a guaranteed 3 tornadoes and potentially more. More gangrene. Fragility is bleed. So our burns are slows, the slows are fragilities, the fragilities are bleeds, the bleeds are poisons, the poisons are doom. Just in case it wasn't all ridiculous enough. Let's see here. More poison. So the reason I'm picking up more poison is because the poison itself is not actually going up in damage whenever you have more of it. But instead of this being, say, 1 poison that is 736, it means every time I apply that 30% poison, it's actually applying 4 stacks of poison. And each one of those poisons, because of debilitating plague, each has a chance to become a doom. I started to like the European mind. Can't comprehend this meme so much. Oh, do tell, Boomer. Let's see here. Where's the boss? They're somewhere in there. Ow, Wow. 25 health. Okay. We're dooming them, but... Ow. Jeez. Oh, and there goes one of my death protections. Okay. We're going Behemoth, and we are scaling defensively. Yikes. We've got good damage. Our defense is what needs work, clearly. Damage of our area, sure. Having more damaging vortexes and voids is always a good thing to have. Block power, yes please. Chance to not take damage. What is our block power at? 146. So we have a 31% chance currently to not take damage when we get hit. So about a third of the time. A little less than. More area. Wow, that is a big vortex. Holy shit. Or big void, I should say. Ouch. Just lost half my health. Okay, so we definitely need more armor, because we are taking a lot of damage. What is our armor? 25% damage reduction right now. Let's see here. Block power by 8. Let's go armor power, though. Should have gone for the armor, but I want more vortex damage, because we're just kind of going all in on our death vortex now. Let's see here. European mind can't comprehend this gun in a Walmart or truck with annoyingly big wheels, or like a 30-liter big gold drink, or the 60-piece McNugget. Yeah, there's some pretty crazy sizes around here. We like everything big here in the States. Food, vehicles, our guns. Let's see here. Let's get more multicast for all lasting, just all of them. Alright. Run away from the bombs. And gotta kite the laser now. I can't see him through the purple, holy shit. It's all purple. There we go, he popped somewhere. There we are. Let's see here, more Shadow Bolt damage. We could. Let's reroll. And again. More health. Play it safe. Would be nice though, maybe not the gun access, but like the really big drinks would be awesome on road trips. Oh yeah. I think that's honestly part of it. It's just because our country is so massive that, yeah, road trips are common. So yeah, having big drinks makes good sense for that. Some of these elites are getting a little bothersome with how healthy they are, but I think we're still chilling for now. Reroll. Damage of our lasting skills. Yes. Damage is good. If our enemies are dead, they aren't attacking us, which means damage is a form of damage mitigation. I've heard Americans drive a lot, which is fair enough. I mean, yeah. if I want to, let's say I wanted to go to a pizza shop, right? Just like some little pizza joint. I would need to drive at least, I think the nearest one is about 15 minutes away. If gas doesn't cost $1 trillion per 0.2 drops, maybe we drive a lot too. It costs an absolute ton. I think we're currently at least in my region, $3.70 per gallon, which is it's a bit. All right, there's the boss. Let's get him. All right, now that he's lost in the purple successfully. Oh no, he's still. I still see him. There we go. Now he's lost in the purple. Okay, and look at this health bar. Just crumble. More purple, all for him. Oh my god, just tank finally. 15-minute drive or what? Drive. I have to drive a like a city over. I had to drive 20 minutes to get to work. Back when I was working at Walmart, there was a 20-minute drive. It was about 25 miles for me to get from where I live to where I work. I am in a somewhat smaller town, which doesn't have much going on aside from sports teams. So, if you want work, you're either working at the schools or you are heading out of town, basically. There's a couple little local businesses, but even then, most of it's still just like corporate chains. I think we've got 2 remaining like actual local businesses. Pull up. Okay, holding up. Alright. And this should be our last boss that we need. And we will have completed Cycle 3 of Endless. What the hell are those? There we go. We got him. Alright, that should be the Cycle 3 complete. So I think we are good to go ahead and bail out. Let's do it. Hey, there we go. Complete 100% of the Endless Mode Cycle 3. Nice. And our Legionnaires up to 27. Let's see here. Wow, this is an expensive skill tree. The Paladin may now find slivers of holy light, receiving divine inspiration from his gods to become vengeful, receiving major improvements to his stats while inspiration lasts. Wild. Crazy stuff. Is there highways mid-city or something? I mean, how you getting there in 20 minutes? I mean, yeah, you head, just onto the highway, and then, yeah, it's 20 minutes at about 70 miles per hour. About 25 miles, yeah. Just pull off once you're near your spot, and then, cruise on in. Let's see here. So, what achievement do we need to go go for next? We need to craft Benedictio, the Staff of Dawn. If it's a staff, that sounds like Weaver? Weapon not crafted yet. Okay, Blacksmith. Arcane Weaver. Benedictio? There we go. Alright, there's Benedictio. Sacred Orb. Launches a Sacred Orb that moves in a curved line, causing 110 damage and applying Dazed. Damage is multiplied by 3 on crit. Okay, so... And because they're dazed. You're closer to a highway than a pizza place? That's wild. I have to hop onto, like, a highway to get out of my town, yeah. It's just, like, all highways out here. I have to hop on the highway to get out to a pizza place. Because I have to ride the highway to a town over. Let's go ahead and craft the staff. So there we go. We've now got that achievement done. And I need to hit Prestige 70 with Arcane Weaver, apparently. Okay. Arcane Weaver. And we're going to try out Benedictio. Looks like we're going for a crit setup. So let's go runes. All damage you deal, bonus. Critical mastery. There we go. Weapon expert, sure. Sure-footed, dash mastery. Yeah, that's a decent setup. Let's see here. Let's not go curses. That's wild. It's crazy. I mean, that's common. That's just the way it is around here, basically. Alright, Celestial Retribution, Holy Comets hit the ground around a random enemy. Okay, and this one is actually a targeted skill. So this one is not auto enemy seeking. Does stun multiplied by 3 on critical strikes. Okay, yeah, so this is Arcane Weaver crit setup. Let's see here. Let's go for a reroll. Crit power, might as well. I guess let's move into the corner. Humble beginnings. There are highways to the city here, but it depends on the city you're going. Oh no, everywhere. We build our cities along the highways. Like, the highways were there first, and then the cities came up around the highways. Let's go Ice Vortex, I suppose. Area of effect of Celestial Retribution, sure. Why the noise? Why? Because otherwise it's 40 minutes from town to town. So you just build another town in the middle, so it's 20 minutes to one town and then 20 minutes to the town after. So, you know, you just build more towns in the middle. Let's see here. We can go Arcane Power, sure. We can just go for, like, buffs. We can go crazy with our 2 skills. Crit. Ooh. Damage on the Celestial, though. It's hard to pass up. Legendary Multicast. Absolutely, we'll take that. Poor fella's living close to the highway. Yeah, mine's a little off the highway. Well, it's off the highway, and then that highway branches off into another highway, and then I'm off that highway in the countryside. We'll take the extra Dazed, because Dazed is bonus crit chance. Let's see here. Area of Holy Skills. Sacred Orb and Celestial Retribution, sure. Movement speed, sure. to get a lot of multicast. That's what I need. Expose. Increases direct damage taken by 50%. 10 arcane pill. Yeah, sure. Fuck. I've never seen that skill, so we'll try it out. Interesting. So, creates a bunch out in the distance that then close in on me. Let me do something. Okay. Wow, we just 3-shot that boss. What the hell? Cast frequency. Let's see here. Damage or increase of missiles. Go for some arcane sparks, replacing our ice vortex. So we'll go exposed plus dazed for a crit setup. Get a little bit of slowing power just for some of the larger threats. And again, we kind of nuked the boss even, which is wild. Let's go multicast for all. There's almost 34 million people in America. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see here. Confuse reduces the target's chance to hit. Let's see here. Could go for an arcane beam. Continuous beam that applies exposed. Gives me more control than, say, the conjuration. And I've still got the sparks for random. Multicast for those. Oh, there's no way. There's over 100. My jaw dropped. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Still not a fan of the fire shield, like at all. So let's just go ahead and get more casting frequency. Sacred orb damage, yes please. Brittle. Increases the target's skill cooldowns? Like, what? Let's go ahead and replace Arcane Sparks with Bloodlust, why not? We'll just go for a buff setup. Multicast on my holy skills. Let me ask you, how many people do you think there is in Sweden, the biggest of the Nordic countries? I don't know. Probably, if I had to guess, maybe 150 million? Just assuming. Say 150 million. 150M. Just as a guess. Let's see. 10. What? That's wild. Vimur, I don't have a good way to tell you this, but our standing army is bigger than your country, population-wise. I'm pretty sure. Like, we have more soldiers than you have human beings, I think. That's crazy. Wow, that's actually wild to think about. Let's get bigger, so that way I can try to hit multiple enemies with my Sacred Bolts. Multicast missiles, yes please. Now please understand my bamboozlement. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, we are a rather populous place. Fair enough. Let's see here. Should be able to... Oh man, our targeted destruction is actually really good. Potency of the buff. I need buff duration. That's my big issue. Let's reroll. Fragility, sure. Let's see here. I'm not big on Fateful Strikes for this setup. Yeah, let's actually just go ahead and banish Fateful. Pick up Health for now. So that way I have something going for me. Iceland doesn't even have 1 million people, dude. I'm pretty sure I've got more than that just in my local state. Which is wild. And I'm in one of the more rural states. Wow, we just chunked that boss. What the hell? Chain Lightning could be good. It's an AoE skill. Honestly, might get rid of our Expose. So we get more days for more crit chance. We just bank on that multi-crit. Have Chain Lightning be our AoE skill. That seems to be working out pretty alright. Got more than that in your town? Hey, I am in small town USA. We have a population of 3,300 or so. I'm not in one of the big places. I'm in rural USA. Population 3K-ish. That boss got fucked? Hell yeah, yeah. That boss got messed up. And this Chain Lightning is going kind of wild for me, actually. Okay, potency's great. Do they just not offer cooldown reduction and duration bonuses for buffs anymore? They just removed that, maybe? In a balance patch? Oh, wow, that Chain Lightning's actually really good for me. Okay, there it is. Frequency for buffs. Thank you. And here. Obliterate. Nice. Damage of area. Or we can just go more casting rate. And just go absolutely hog wild with it. But yeah, I'm in a smaller place. Comparatively. That said, the place where I go to work, right, is 120k, I think, people in it. And it's also a college town, so that number does not reflect the number of college students that are there. And the whole being far away from work makes sense? Yeah. Yeah, it's a small town. Yeah, I remember at one point you asked why we like prioritize our sports so much, is because that's how you get out of this town, basically, is sports or some sort of other work. Even then, a lot of people end up just working local. So, how do you get out? Sports, university. And the best way to get into university these days is, well, sports, so. Let's see here. Let's go more magnetic. I need more pickup range. Sure, XP multiplier doesn't hurt. Might, maybe? Increases all my damage. So yeah, we could replace Lightning Bolt with that, but keep our Chain Lightning. Just go for like a buff setup with it. Go crazy. And obliterate boss from existence. Nice. Let's see here. Block power by 4. Let's try Overlord route. Why not? Let's make it harder. Give me stronger battles. Every town, even villages, has a pizza place. We have a gas station. It's one of a chain of gas stations. It offers pizza, but we do also have an actual pizza place. It is one of the like 2 local businesses here that isn't just like a chain restaurant type deal or a gas station. It's pretty good. I really like his pizza. He's got a special deal on Mondays for like a large pepperoni. Oh, it's a good time. Let's see here. More multicast chance. More multicast chance. 24 armor power. It's hard to argue with, just in case. I would never trust chain pizza. Yeah, same. I always prefer like local joints every time. That's why I like that we have at least a local pizza place. And also, when I was out in college, there was another one. Desperation. Dazed applies burn, and it's a hell of a burn. Sure. More sacred orbs. Sure. We need special deals like that in Sweden. Yeah. Can't deny. The deals are pretty nice. Critical strikes apply wounds. While wounded, they take double the status effects. Yes, please. And more crit chance. What is our crit chance up to? 65% crit chance. Nice. Okay, we got 2 bosses. Plaguebearer, Prophetess. Burst skills, which is Chain Lightning and Retribution, increasing area modifier. Does this care about area? Let's go speed, at least for it. Alright, that's 1 boss dead. And I got myself shredded by stepping into poison for half a second. Okay. Legendary multicast, yes please. Block power. Burn becomes slow. AoE. Hydrate or Dihydrate? Never seen cuss with it. Only seen a few Pizza Huts and Domino's. Gosh. Yeah. Well, this little town that I live in, it actually used to have like a lot of pizza places. There was the gas station pizza place, there was the local pizza place, then there was also, what was it? There's a Pizza Hut, and then there was another restaurant that was like a pizza place. So we had like 4 pizza places, and also there was a pizza truck that came around on Thursdays. Damage increase of magical, yes please. So we used to have an absolute abundance of pizza, but now it's like just one little local place. Damage and fragility, let's do it. Need more crit. Crit power is good, but I also need crit chance. Crit chance is ultimately my goal. Good crit chance. We're going to banish Touch of Ice, banish Venomous, and we're going to pick up more crit. Banishing things just makes it that way it doesn't. Pizza truck, that's rad as fuck. Yeah, food trucks are a very common thing. And often they have like some of the best food, which makes it so sad when they're only, you know, around for a little bit. Yeah, it was straight up just like a whole little pizza kitchen that was just like, think of it like an ice cream like van or ice cream truck, you know? But it was like pizza. Just straight up. Little local place owned by 40 to 60-year-old Arabs are the best one. Hey, yeah, those are good. Let's see your frequency. So we are at 10-second buff with 10.5-second cooldown for that. 14.5-second buff for Bloodlust at 14.6. So that's almost full uptime. And Might is also full uptime. Okay, we're happy. All of our buffs have full uptime now. So now we just gotta focus on our skills. Multicast for Sacred Orb, yes please. Wow, I have so much multicast, it's kind of ridiculous. Look at that. Just chain of orbs. So they actually drive around, they're not just stands, that's right? Yeah, yeah. That's why they're only here on Thursdays, is because they drive around to like other towns to like sell there on other days. Man, it's interesting because they don't have to worry about like paying like property taxes or rent on like, you know, a building that they use. They literally just they pay for their, you know, insurance for their vehicle, and you know, just yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome. Yeah, food trucks are definitely one of the one of our better better things we got around here, because no big restaurant usually has like its own food truck. So it's all just like essentially little local places, air quotes. Let's see here. Swedish ice cream tune is we fool children of their weekly money. Nice. That's hilarious. Well, yeah, literally just think of it like an ice cream truck, but it's pizza. Or tacos or any other number of foods. Let's see here. Damage increase for our lightning, sure. More crit power, more crit chance. We are now at, let's see here, 95% crit chance. Let's go. And there's guaranteed crits. Okay. Yep, 100% even. That said, it is still good for us to pick up the extra crit chance because apparently there is multi-crit, which is a thing. Which is wild. Also, it's not Taco Tuesday. Everyone knows it's Taco Friday. Ooh, a bold counter statement. Let's see here. Our crit chance is also crit power because we have critical mastery. Yeah, 100% of your critical chance is applied to your critical damage multiplier. So, yeah, 309%. Hell yeah. Why does autocorrect make days with capital letters? Because the day is considered a proper noun and thus is supposed to be capitalized in English. Uh-oh. We out of that just in time. Multicast. And nuked. Let's go. Damage increase for empowering. That just means that they are stronger buffs, I think. Yep. Our buffs are better. Damn, English. Languages too? Yes. A language is a proper noun. It is an entity, essentially. Cast frequency of might? I don't actually need. We're doing fine on cast frequency of might. Even more casting frequency, so we're just really raining down on them. Damage of our lightning. Let's go. Yeah, the English language is crazy. Let's see here. Block power would be good. AoE's nice. More pickup range is good though for the XP multiplier as well. Wow, damn, we still just melt even on this cycle. Let's see here. We can slow down a little bit. Area of effect for type physical. So the AoE of Bloodlust and Might. That's funny, but not helpful. Cast frequency we don't need. Let's reroll. Potency of the buff by 30% would be tempting. So there we go. Now we're up to 80% extra damage. And we're going to continue on the red path. Let's do it. Using this game reminds me of those laser tag places. Man, your laser tag places are cooler than ours. And Switch probably doesn't make any sense either, but still, what the fuck, man? Yeah, fair. Let's see here. Even more damage on our lightning. Sounds funny. More critical hit power. And we'll move faster. Movement is life. Yeah, we'll take extra damage. Why not? There's the whole its and its situation too. Why are they spelled exactly the same but are different? Oh, you should hear about read, red, lead, and lead, and a whole bunch of other things. So the difference with its and its, they are not spelled exactly the same because one has an apostrophe. So its with the apostrophe is a shortened version of it is. So you would say it's Tuesday instead of it is Tuesday. However, without the apostrophe, it becomes possessive. So it's day off. You know, if referring to some sort of object having a day off, it is its day off. So it's day off. If you were referring to somebody as an it. I is a capital letter. So I is a capital letter because I is referring to self and you are a proper noun. So thus, it is capitalized. Shove your apostrophes up your ass. Well, here's the funny thing about those apostrophes. So, if I have the apostrophe in that specific case, it is acting as a sort of shortening for it is, right? However, apostrophes are also used to show ownership of something, or so if I wanted to say that you have a beer, I would say it is Vimur's beer, but I wouldn't write it Vimur S. It would be Vimur apostrophe S to show ownership that is your beer, for example, which is yeah. Here, Vimur, if you really want to hate my language, here's a real English sentence for you that makes grammatical sense. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. You can look it up. I think it's buffalo 7 times. It is a real English sentence that is grammatically correct. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Or you could, just as I said, shove the apostrophe up your ass. Fair. Let's see here. Area of effects for the Celestial Retribution. More damage for our lightning. Why not? Lightning damage is funny. Potency for our might buff. Let's go. Now we're at double damage while under the effect of might, which we are always under the effect of. Something like that in every language, I think? Probably. More potency for our might buff, 138%. Nice. Damage increase for magical, yes please. Area of effect for holy. Interesting, Sacred Orb does have an AoE. So, if we can make that bigger. Let's see here. More lethality, it's extra damage and crit chance and crit power because of our current setup. Multicast for our lightning, yes please. We're going really, really hard on the lightning, but I like it. It just kind of deals with all the trash mobs for us. Even more all damage. Yeah, so we went from 123 to 160. Nice. More multicast chance, why not? What is our multicast? Cast frequency, multicast chance, 257. Nice. I know French has one too. Learning Swedish as an American would be hilarious. Oh, I'm sure. The nice thing about some languages, like French and Spanish, while there are some characters we don't recognize, for the most part, it is very similar alphabetically to our language. But, honestly, je ne parle pas français. I do not speak French. Let's see here. Frequency, don't need it. Reroll. 30% more damage from Leviathan, sure. Uh-oh. I just died once. Okay. Luckily I had a death protection. Let's see here. Attack speed, crit power. Alright. Defense is a major concern. I need to fix. Anyway, here's more chain lightnings. Dot is pretty good. Is bro. Remember what? Are you good? You good? Let's see here. Crit power. French doesn't like half their letters and just doesn't pronounce them, which pisses me off. Yeah, there's a few, yeah. Where it's like, oh, we don't pronounce that particular letter, at least in this dialect. Area of effect of holy, yes please. I probably should have gone with the arcane shield. I'm good. I'm translating English word to Swedish. Fair. Let's see here. Damage increased of burst skills, sure. More lethality. Arcane Shield absorbs up to 30 damage and lasts for 15 seconds. I don't know what I'd give up for it. Honestly, I don't think I'd give up any of these for it. I'll take Unbreakable, though. Reduces all damage taken by a flat 2. Extra health would be good. Ouch. Especially when I walk into something like that. Critical hit power. Nice. Boss obliterated. And we can red portal it again. Let's do it. Reach Prestige 60 with the Arcane Weaver. Hey. That's just laser tag music. Not here in the States, it's not. Which is interesting. That it is so distinctly different. For us it's like techno, I guess would be the best way to describe it. I guess like there's some elements of that in this, but extra health is good. I need the defense options. Good being bra in Swedish was hilarious when I was 12. Being bra? I guess, Vermeer, to let you in on a little hint about English, bra, B-R-A, in English, is a article of clothing a woman uses to help hold her breasts, I guess, to put it as bluntly as possible. Being bra in Swedish was hilarious when I was 12. I know. Okay. Fair enough. Clearly just not understanding then. Honestly, me not understanding is not new, and that tracks with me, unfortunately. Ow, 129. Holy shit, so much damage. God damn it. Same. Let's see here. Area of effect for lasting. Don't care. Extra dash. Yes, please. Rose, I found Kruber in Darktide. Hey, nice. The Swedish word for good is bra. Well, in English that means something else. Yes, that's actually kind of hilarious. Let's see here. Attack speed with Sacred Orb, or multicast is good. Whew. Wow, it is just non-stop now for my Sacred Orb. Look at that go. Non-stop orb. Crits can bleed. Yeah. Behemoth. Multicast. There we go. And now we have a dot. Damage increase on our Chain Lightning, sure. Infert is still my favorite one. Cart entrance. Huh. Yeah, that's, alright, cool. So, that was you mixing languages on me, potentially, or just saying something in Swedish, and I absolutely got bamboozled by it and could not comprehend. I hardly speak English from her. Like, it's not fair to start pulling out other languages on me. Ouch, ouch, burning to death. Kill him dead, Guardian. Ooh, and there goes my other death protection. Yike. Okay, last life. Defensive options, please. Armor power, that'll work. Ooh, damage mod for that. Damage increase for AoE. Okay, yeah. That'll work. Can't do this to me, Vamer. Can't just bully the American because he's dumb. I mean, you absolutely can, but... Uh-oh. Ooh, I almost died. Okay, we are barely holding on. I didn't get any defensive options. Okay. That's still not any damage options. Okay. Game, please. Please, I beg you. Some sort of defensive option. Speed, I'll take it. So I can just kite harder. Oh, crap. Ouch. Sweden just had to have an ugly... Oh, I mean... It's so much cooler. Okay, now you're just bullying me. Come on. Pulling out all these foreign letters. How am I supposed to understand? Oh, and there I go. I died. Rip. Alright, that was a solid run, though. 62 prestige. We made it onto cycle 3, but didn't clear. Ouch. Alright, that said, I am going to be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, so give me just 1 second. Alrighty, we are back. Let's see. Actually, did they add anything new for Sentinel? Hey, yo! Poison or rot? Oh wait, dealing extra damage for each stack of poison or rot on the target. And it applies poison. And then it comes with Venomous Volley. Dealing rot. Holy shit. That looks awesome. It's stupid though. This is revenge for apostrophes. I can only pronounce that as AE. That's the only way I can like interpret that. Let's see here. I need Dungeon of Despair, and then I need to go to Frozen Wastelands for Orichalcum. Alright. Or Orichalcum. Whatever the hell it was. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and we could go for Shadow. We'll do a Shadow setup. Runes. Shadow Mastery, Reroll Mastery, Weapon Expert, Critical Mastery. Yeah, that works. Let's see here. Increases damage ideal, but reduces AoE. Oh, can't use that. You cause 4% extra damage per different type of negative effect on enemies you hit. Yes, please. There we go. How much is this game? Could I say how much this game? Or could I say how much? Yeah, how much is this game? Yeah. Yeah, because you're just shortening how the much is into, yeah, much apostrophe S. Yeah, how much is this game? Yeah, you can totally say that. Let's see here. And I need Frozen Wastes. Curses enabled, so that way Orichalcum can appear. And this one's going to play a little differently. Also, price of the game. Let me go on Steam real quick. It is currently $7.49 USD, but that is also because it is on sale for the next 17, almost 18 hours. So it's on sale till tomorrow for like massive discount. Oh no, it's actually just $10 regular price. It's only 25% off. Okay, fair enough. What the hell? Void Trap, permanent trap on the ground that pulls enemies in a large area. Huh. Okay. Ah, this one's Shadow Ricochet Shots. That's what it was. Let's see here. Hopefully I'll remember that for my English test tomorrow. 47 or 4.7? Sweet. Okay, Ricochet Shots are actually really nice to have. Alright, so I'm at high curse now, so it's going to be a little different. I'm going to have this thing following me, which will insta-kill me if it actually lands that AoE on me. So I can't really stand still. Or, well, I ought not to. Let's see here. I need to take this over to a corner. And again, I also need to kill these towers. These towers are what are causing all those meteors to fall. Also, every time I kill an enemy, it'll cause a meteor to fall. But, yeah, it's... this is going to be an interesting one. I need an extra source of damage, like yesterday. I'll just pick up one of these XP crystals. Okay. Multicast is good. So is Venomous. I'm honestly going to go with the multicast. If I can get 2 arrows out, we're having a good time. How's spooky season been going so far? Well, I just got Skeleton Warriors, so we're having a good time. That said, yeah, I've actually been... it's been pretty alright. We got so much candy. Every store is just absolutely loaded with candy at the moment. So if you like candy, it's a good season. Let's see here. Currently, 149 damage, so it's leveling it up. Leveling up does not increase the damage necessarily. Okay. That said, having more frequent arrows is also good. Spontaneous combustion, because I'm running Executioner, so I deal more damage per debuff the enemy has on them. Let's see here. Could go full summon route, honestly. Area of effect for Shadow. I'll just go for a minion setup, I suppose. Unholy Aura. You emit a shadowy aura from you every 6 seconds that applies Doom. Yeah, we'll take that. And we'll have a bigger AoE. Nice. And Fateful Strikes. That way we can apply Doom per hit. Candy is awesome. Hell yeah, dude. I ain't no naturalist, but nothing comes close to Swedish candy. Ooh. Bold statements. Okay, ouch, I'm pinned down. Okay, we killed the tower, though. Tower is dead. That's good. Chaos Golem is a tank. Leviathan is good damage, even though it slows us down. trading a bit of survivability for a bit of damage, but we have a lot of minions that are helping to catch enemies for us. Multicast for everything is good. Let's see here. Okay, Death Vortex replacing our traps. I'm not a fan of the trap. So give me back my Death NATO. I am a happy camper. Increase all damage, please. Not a bold statement, trust me. Ooh, okay. I don't know. You might have to try some of our American candies here. We got some pretty good candy around these parts. Magnetic, yes please. I need the XP multiplier. Also, that purple ore right there is exactly what I needed. That's my material for my bow. I need poison to have another type of dot for executioner. And I need to go kill these towers. Multicast for unholy aura, sure. Oh, that's nice. It actually shows you how many minions you have from each thing. I've got 1 mage, 12 warriors, and 1 golem. Love that. Salty licorice, chewy marshmallows covered in chocolate, Kex chocolate, Marabou chocolate, and so on. We've got Hershey's around here, and Hershey's is a pretty solid one, I can't deny. Let's see here. Let's actually stick with passives for now. More Fateful Strikes. Alright, there we go. That's the tower down. We also have gummy Krabby Patties. Like from SpongeBob. We've got like little gummy Krabby Patties. They don't actually taste like hamburgers or anything. It's just like gummy product, but those things, love those things as a kid. I tried Kit Kat. Uh-oh, I'm about to get clobbered. Thanks. Alright, I'm starting to feel my lack of movement speed. Ouch. Tried Kit Kat. Kex chocolate is better. Tried Hershey's. Marabou is better. It's not. Marabou is better. Not close. Ooh, okay. I have to see about trying some of these at some point. I have to find an import store, but let's see here. I'd love cast frequency, but I need the mobility right now. My mobility is major detractor right now. Armor, sure. Uh-oh. We almost got caught by the Death Spectre. We're still chilling though. Let's see here. You could increase the damage of our golem. Honestly, yeah, golem's probably the way to go for minions. We got 12 of the warriors, none of the mages. Okay, yeah, the mages are all just dying too quick. They're too squishy for me to really get much value out of them. Let's see here. I'm gonna get extra health for me. Americans and Danes do the best sodas, though. Fair. Ouch. Let's see here. Expose weakness. That is massive for us. Doubling the statuses we apply on a crit. Yes, please. We are relying on statuses to kill, so being able to apply double status is amazing for us. Ricochet shot, yes please. Replacing skeletons. Touch of ice for another debuff. Behemoth, because yes please. Let's see here. Honestly, Void over Aura is tempting, but I've already invested into the Aura. Crit, because that gives us our expose. Increase the quantity of our skeleton warriors by 2. Let's see here. Swedish isn't bad. We've just got these only sugar flavored ones, which are good. But yeah, a little better. Fair. Yeah, we do have a lot of different sodas up here. And then we've got knockoffs of the sodas that are just, some of them are even better, honestly. Let's see here. Ray of Doom. Rotate around you? Nah. Fateful Strikes. Fragility. That's another debuff that we apply onto our enemies now. Even more damage for our Executioner. I need to move faster. I am slow. Ouch. Let's see here. Area of effect for frontal. Actually, can I go back? Shit. Let's see here. Really like Dr. Pepper, for example. Australia makes the best root beer, though. I have not had Australian root beer, so I might have to look into that. Let's see here. More burn, some more damage. Damage is the goal. Wow, I'm at 23 health. Holy shit. I just realized that. More health, please. More health sounds lovely right about now. Oh, I forgot I have reduced healing as well. Curse of the Void. I have this hobby of buying sodas from overseas in China. I remember that, yeah. We haven't talked about it in a bit, but I remember you brought that up a while ago. Let's see, Bloodlust could be good. More dashes, yes please. Magnetic, so I don't have to get as close. Alright, now I'm moving decently. Need to destroy some of these towers, though. A tower down. Whee. Okay, I died there. Death protection saves me once. I've got one remaining death protection, but let's try not to pop it early if we can avoid it. There we go. Actually did one this weekend. Doritos Mexican Cola. Interesting. Not familiar with that one. Let's see here. Damage of my skeleton warriors. Sure. Skeleton archers I don't think I'd be able to keep alive. They're just not tanky enough for this difficulty. Okay, wow. I got saved by my block chance there. Speaking of, 4 health. This is fine. Alright, heal up to 22. Wow, 18 healing. Holy shit. Curse of the Void doesn't mess around. Don't know if it's actually Mexican though. Fair. Whee! Okay. Yike, yike. Ouch. This is fine. More golems. Yeah, I'll take more golems. I also need healthier golems, because my golems are currently all dead. Which is scary. It is a Mexican company, apparently. Fair. Uh-oh. Alright, I need to gather some minerals. I'm looking for the sort of pink-purple mineral. That's ultimately the goal. Also, I'm about to summon the next set of bosses. Holy shit. I need to be careful. I need to kill the ones that are currently here before I get more on me. So I think there could be 5 bosses on screen at once. So I need to see about wrapping up some of these guys. is really wrong with the taste buds? Coca-Cola crush. Huh. Not a fan of Coca-Cola, I think it's safe to say then. Let's see here. Acid Rain in place of that, honestly. Just to get the rot going on out there. Alright, and we've got so many bosses on the field now. Oh, crap. Let's see here. Increase health of my golems. There we go. That's what I needed. My golems are dying too fast. That should help. And I'm dead. Ouch. Okay. Woo! We got 6 of the stuff, though. Tastes like water with 1 drop of juice in it. Dang. Death recap. What killed me? Fallen King AoE. Yep, that'd do it. That'd do it. Hate that guy. He clobbers me consistently. Alright, I need 5 more Orichalcum. Let's see here. What is the lowest curse level I can get away with and still get Orichalcum? That's the wrong stage. Oops. Frozen Wastes. Okay, there goes the diamond. And I still want that. Hydrate or dihydrate? You got it, boss. Alright, let's see here. Let's just give it another try. Now on a slightly lower difficulty, but still one that allows me to get the material I need. Technically, it allows me to get the material better than what I had previously. Because of the deposits that spawn, I don't have to worry about one of the materials now, since diamonds are off the table. Great being called boss. Got you. Let's see here. Okay, so the trap's actually like pretty decent, honestly, in terms of damage. Yeah, it's actually kind of just killing them dead. Wow. Let's see. Damage increase would be nice. I'll take it for now. Because it also increases the doom damage, which is something I'm definitely wanting. I need some sort of other effect, some sort of other dot. Poison will serve nicely. Fateful Strikes is a good way to get that going. So, sure. Even more Doom. Gonna go for a full dot setup, so we're gonna take the Spontaneous Combustion. And we're gonna grab the Rot. Crit power would be nice. 20% multicast all is amazing, actually. That was a crazy find. Alright, now then I need to start looking around for those minerals. Because there will only be so many deposits on the map at once, so I need to clear out the deposits I don't want and the deposits I do. Let's reroll. Skeleton Archers, sure. Banish Fire Shield because I don't like it. And extra health. Doritos is definitely worth it though. Both the cola and the pineapple flavor is great. Gotcha. keep that in mind. Uh-oh. I got bounced up. We're fine. Slip through. Unholy Bolt. Fires a shadowy projectile in the direction you are aiming at, piercing through all enemies in a line and inflicting doom. Or I can go Shadow Orb for the slow projectile. That applies Curse, which is basically the same as Doom, but with an explosion. Extra Poison. And we're gonna hope for Debilitating Plagues, that way Poison becomes Doom. More Flames. Going all in on the dots. All in on statuses. Oh hey, it's also just like 2 bosses instead of 4. Ain't that nice? Let's see here. Ricochet Shot. We can have that replacing... Void Trap felt pretty decent, but... yeah, we're gonna go ahead and replace it still. Area of projectiles. No, don't need that. Agility, though, is good. Block power, some defense. Actually, let's go Dazed instead of Archers. That way we have another status effect that we can apply. If I could get some of the Chaos skills, that would be good, actually. Death Claw, Chaos Bolt. That would be a very nice thing to have. Because Chaos, whenever you hit, it applies just random debuffs. Damage for projectiles, sure. Ricochet shots and obscure shots hit harder. Let's see here. Multicast. Bladed Chakram if we wanted to go for like a rot setup, maybe. Shrapnel Bomb is bleed. This is poison, this is rot, so those are already separate statuses. I'd probably be replacing Ricochet Shot with Shrapnel. Not a fan of Shrapnel Bomb, though. Pineapple is one of the best foods in this world that this world has produced. Holy shit. Fair. As long as you consume it properly with the correct other accompanying ingredients. TLDR, I'm not a fan of Hawaiian pizza. Pineapples and cheese is just not something that appeals to me. Ooh, Chaos Bolt. What are we replacing? Honestly, Ricochet Shot. Chaos Bolt's worth it, so we get all the negative effects that Chaos Bolt applies. Piercing in a line. Let's go. Hawaiian pizza slaps? Ooh. Okay. Got a dissenting opinion. I mean, how could you? In my dictatorship, I trusted you. Pineapples and cheese with ham and butter. Ooh. I don't know. Butter on a sandwich from her? That sounds pretty crazy, dude. Alright, now we got bleed from our what is it? Fragility also applies bleeds. Area of acid rain would be good, so we get more rot out across more enemies. Let's do that. Extra health. We dodge the shield bash from the big guy. That's what killed me last time. Debilitating Plague. There we go. We got it. Now we go all in on poison. Ooh, poisonous blood. Bleeds become poisons. So fragility becomes bleed. Bleed becomes poison. And that poison becomes doom. So fragility is now doom. I wonder if there's a way to turn rot all the way around into doom, maybe. Damn, just damn. Sorry, I couldn't resist hitting you with the fact that we don't put butter on our sandwiches. More poisonous blood? Sure. More bleed becomes more poison. More poison stacks becomes more doom stacks, so sure. Ooh, Ballista's kind of tempting, though. Puts Doom and Curse. So the Ballista's tempting because essentially it's a remote gunner. It applies all the same statuses that we do per shot. So it'd be everything over here. And we don't have to worry about it getting destroyed. Honestly, I'm going to replace Lightning with it. Why not? Have a little extra gunner to put out some more statuses. More fragility. Poison. Unbuttered sandwiches is what my nightmares consist of. Yeah, that's every day here in the States. That's just my day-to-day life. I actually had a sandwich earlier today. I took some ham and I put it on some sourdough. That was it. That was the entire sandwich. A little bit of ham on some sourdough. That's what I had for lunch. Let's get extra multicast. Oh god, no. What? What's the problem from her? It's just some double smoked ham on a couple of sourdough slices. You reject this reality of Immer? Is that what this is? Let's see here. Damage increase is tempting. I want more dots, honestly. My fuse, no real. What happened? I just came back. I told Vimer what I had for lunch. I took some ham and I put it on some bread and I ate it. And this is an unforgivable travesty, apparently. He refuses to accept that the sandwich I ate for lunch was real. Unbuttered sandwiches. I thought of something way worse. I mean, it is pretty serious, Glenn. It's an unbuttered sandwich. Like, this is one of the most pressing issues that we have on the table at the moment. Uh-oh. Demon Man's chasing me. This is fine. This is fine. Who puts butter on a sandwich? I'm sorry, Vimer. He's American too. He can't comprehend who would put butter on a sandwich. We don't. It's not just me, Rose. don't know. Does the council concur? Do we butter our sandwiches, council? Uh-oh, he's pulling out the other languages on us. I'm doomed. Yeah, Glenn doesn't butter his sandwiches. I don't butter my sandwiches. I don't know, Murray. It sounds like you might just be a little crazy or something. He's summoning. Definitely buttering our sandwiches. Butter beast. I see. This is the prophecy that was foretold in King of the Castle, right? The tyrant king who must be overthrown by the Lord Render, summoner of butter. Also, wow, these bosses are not dead yet. Holy shit. Please? Uh-oh. The next boss set just spawned in. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see here. Damage increase, acid rain. Monster. The only tyranny here is unbuttered sandwiches. The French do it, the UK, everybody does it. Maybe on your side of the pond, but here in the States, yeah, nah. Nobody does it here in the States. Here on our side of the pond, we don't butter our sandwiches. That said, we do deep fry our butter, apparently. I learned that was a thing, apparently, in some other parts of the country. Let's see here. Multicast, sure. Having more acid rain would be good, because I'm trying to get a lot of rot out. I got some flying. Side of the pond doesn't matter, it's not real. You know it is real. We will not be denied, Boomer. Extra damage? Yes, please. I am struggling to kill. My goodness. Here, I thought butter was the one good thing left. I don't like it, I refuse. You Are you rejecting the unbuttered sandwiches or the deep fried butter, or both? That's all I meant, both are kinda like, whoa. Speaking of whoa, jeez. Chance to breathe, enemies. Uh-oh. This is fine. It's not fine. I lied. It's not fine. Oh. Healing crystal, please. Thank you. Rejecting both while crying and begging for the gods of IKEA to forgive you. To forgive us our sins, for we have known no better. We are simply uncultured heathens, not knowing the enlightenment that is buttered sandwiches. Let's see Let's get more poison. Ouch. Uh-oh. This is fine. Okay, still... Oh, there goes my first death protection. I was about to say still holding on, but not anymore. You got your whole life unbuttered. Like, the only thing I can think of that we consistently butter that is not like a whole dish where you have to like baste it or something would be like toast. That'd be like the most common butter usage. You butter your toast. After that, it'd be like mac and cheese would be the next buttered item. Next thing, you're gonna fry my precious lingonberry. We don't even have that here, or at the very least, it doesn't go by that name here. We don't have lingonberry. Oh, I'm so dead. Holy shit. How the hell? Okay. We have debates on what butter to use on sandwiches. There's different types of butter. What are you talking about with all these different butter types? You sound crazy, Vimmer. Uh-oh, there's second death protection. Oh, shit. Ouch. This is fine. We've got a lot of... Those are the big ones. Yeah, we just have, it's all the same butter here. Like, we have different brands, but they're all making the same butter. Like, any particular... We have butter knives? Yeah, we have butter knives. Uh-oh, I'm so dead. Ouch. Well, I got 36 of the material, though. That's what I was ultimately hoping for. Alright. Let's see here. Now I need quartz, which is from Dungeons of Despair. Alright, let's just go ahead and mix up character a little bit. Assassin, maybe? I'm not really big on assassin. It's like, oh, if you hit the enemy in the back, it's like, when am I ever not being the enemy's direct target? You know? They're always staring at me. Let's see here. Shrinks. Enemies in front of you, 300 damage and an extra 20% per summoned unit that you have. We have sandwich butter and then cooking butter. Oh, it's all the same butter for us. Same butter that goes on sandwiches? Potentially. Like, the same butter that we would use on our toast, I guess, is the same butter that we use to, like, cook with. Same stuff that goes into our mac and cheese. Let's see here. Singular focus, dash mastery. Yeah, sure. Increase the chance of being offered synergy power-ups. Using this rune, all skills of all characters and weapons that you have already unlocked will be added to the pool with possible skills in a match. Sure, we'll throw on Omnipotent. Why not? And Controlled Chaos. Now then, let's see here. Dungeon of Despair. We don't even need curses. Okay, we're vibing. Mac and cheese is disgusting. Please stop this shit. Uh-oh. Now you're gonna get into a fight with some people, I'm pretty sure, Brimmer. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of people around here that really like their mac and cheese. It's my time to piss you off. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not particularly invested in the mac and cheese argument. Last time I made myself mac and cheese, I ended up poisoning myself. But that's a story for another time. Let's see here. could go Behemoth and go for Slam setup. Damn it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not invested in the mac and cheese debate. I don't eat it very often. Like, I'll eat it if it's available. Hot dogs are kind of mid. That's fair. I definitely prefer like brats. Brats are really good. Let's see here. Firewall, Arcane Slash. We'll take Arcane Slash. Why not? All right, maybe Omnipotent was a problem. Corn dog. Would be lying if I said I didn't like hamburgers. Hamburger, pretty good. My only real issue with hamburger is just like the price of it at some places. Like, I went out to a Five Guys for lunch on my like second day when I was working at Walmart, and I got just a cheeseburger. So bottom bun, burger, cheese, top bun, right? $12. Never had or seen a corn dog. It is a hot dog wrapped in cornbread, deep fried, while impaled on a stick. Seems disgusting to fry a hot dog? Don't worry, it gets so much worse here in the States. That is not the least of our culinary crimes. Please stop frying stuff. If it can be impaled on a stick and deep fried, you've probably had it at a county fair. Deep fried butter, deep fried ice cream is a thing. Deep fried pizza, I remember. Have I ever eaten any of these? No, but I know they exist, and it makes me sad. Slash. Literally just slash. Makes the target vulnerable. Okay. Yeah, deep fried ice cream is a thing, apparently. We don't fry stuff, we make everything with potatoes, cranberry jelly, and lingonberry. Fair. Potatoes are good. Then again, usually the potatoes are fried around here. Deep fried. Make them into fries. You know, French fries. Or chips, as I believe some in the UK would call them. How do you fry an ice cream? It is beyond me. But hey, they found a way to deep fry water. So, you know what? Nothing surprises me anymore. Deep fried chocolate is a thing too? Of course it is. Fries are good, obviously. Yeah, we only have one type of butter, but we have multiple types of fries. You know, you got like the usual like matchstick fries, which are like the McDonald's kind. Then there's also steak fries, and we got all kinds of fries. Let's see here. Looks like we're going for sort of a direct slash damage plus rot setup. Do you like boiled and mashed potatoes, though? I know of baked potatoes. While the attack is channeled, sure. You know, I will do that over Arcane Slash. I doubt you've had Hasselback's potatoes. I'm not familiar with that by name, so I'm going to go ahead and say no, I'm not familiar with it. Let's see here, demolish. Yeah, mashed potatoes are good. Baked potato, I'm not the biggest on. Let's see here. Let's get some extra tune. I've had mashed potatoes, yeah, don't worry. Mashed potatoes are good. Manifestations of Chaos. What the hell? 4 projectiles that move randomly, dealing random amount of damage, and apply random negative status effects. Okay. That would be interesting, but I'm going to go area and quantity of rats. I've now got 15 rats out in the field, apparently. Baked potatoes are fine. Have you ever had boiled ones? I have not had a boiled potato. That's weird in that case. Man, I've not had a boiled potato, distinctly. Let's see here. Arcane slash is arcane. Huh. Must be from Spellblade. That's who that's from. My rage is growing deeper. Let it flow through you, Vimer. Bladed Chakram if we really want to go for like a rot setup. That could be interesting. For now, even more rats. The rats really are like the only good minion type. Because all the other minions, when they die, that's just it. The minion is no longer helping you. But when the rats die, they inflict rot on all nearby enemies, and that is actually their main, like, intention, is be killed by enemies to spread rot. So them actually dealing damage before they even get killed is awesome. Let's see here. Let's go more fragility. But ultimately the job of the rats is to get exploded by a boss or something. And then just rot everything. Let's see here. Boiled potatoes with salt in the water is like, what, every single dish in Nordic European countries. Interesting. Yeah, the only time I know of, really, I've had like boiled potato is you boil it to make it soft, so that way you can mash it. But you don't just boil the potato and then not mash it. Also in Russia, Ukraine, and Hungary, in those countries, I think. Yeah, here I've only ever had boiled potatoes as a step along the path towards mashed potatoes. Let's do some more recast. Alright, I'm looking for quartz. There's some quartz. Nice. That's 1 quartz. I need several quartz. Not angry, I'm disappointed. Yeah, that is American cuisine. Because everything's chain restaurants now, we don't really do a lot, honestly. Like, I know my uncle, he hasn't cooked for himself in a long time. He went into the military, you know, they served him whatever, and then he came back and he's pretty much only just eaten restaurant food for the past however many decades. Which is wild. So we've just never had proper meatballs. I mean, I've had, like, oven baked, I've had, you know, pan seared. I'm having, like, spaghetti and meatballs type deal. wouldn't be too bad considering what food you eat, TBH. I see. Cooking is fun. True, but cooking is effort, and effort is something we are distinctly against here in the United States, because we have to grind our souls away for our corporate overlords, and then we have no energy to do anything when we're back home. This is very specific, so that way they can keep morale at an all-time low and keep us easily oven-baked. You trying to sous vide them or something? Spaghetti and meatballs aren't real. Ooh. Okay, that's a brave take. I know spaghetti's a very popular dish around here, mostly because it doesn't take too much effort to make. Pretty much how it works here in the States is you get up, go and work your shift at a job that you probably don't like for longer than you would definitely care to, and then go back to your abode, which you can barely afford, and then splurge on pleasure centers just enough to make sure you get up to do it the next day, all over again. That's the goal, at least, in the modern landscape of the U.S. Meatballs go with potatoes, pickled cucumbers. So potatoes, pickles, cranberry jelly, gravy, or whatever it's called in English. Sometimes peas and carrots. I guess if I continue on, it's going to take me to a different stage. So I guess we'll just go ahead and hop in here. We got 6 quarts. Cranberry is another ingredient that's pretty underutilized here in the States. I need 4 more quarts. The only time I have personally seen cranberry is at the Thanksgiving dinner table. That's it. Like any form of like cranberries or cranberry jelly, it's just there. Also, I don't want to have omnipotence, honestly. Not a fan of omnipotence. Also, not pickles, regular pickled cucumbers. Pickles here is a pickled cucumber. I was unaware there was a difference. Let's see here. How much is reroll mastery? 1. Go ahead and get rid of controlled chaos. Pickled eggs. That's certainly something, Glenn. Can't say I've ever had that. Imagine living in a country celebrating Thanksgiving. Hey, that is one of 2 days off in the entire year that some people get. The only 2 holidays that most corporations recognize these days are Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Walmart only started recognizing and giving Thanksgiving off in the past 5 years. Your only day off used to be Christmas. Like your only holiday day off, I should say. Not to mention you get, I think it's, 2 weeks of vacation per year? It's wild. Just get your 4 or 5 weeks off? No, you only have 2 weeks off the entire year that you can use here in the States. It's wild. Year or so parental leave? No, parental leave I believe is like 6 months, maximum 9 months. That's if like your business is like super generous, they'll give you 9 months. Usually it's like 6 months, and then they have you back in the office. Of course it varies by business, but yeah. That said, dads don't usually get off at all. There are some businesses that don't allow paternity leave, only maternity leave. So only mom gets off. 480 days here, apparently. That is... Yeah, that's wild. That's not at all how it works here. Let's get multicast. And I've got even more tigers. Sure. A comical amount of tigers. Increased damage for the tigers. Why not? I need to find quartz. Maybe I should enable curses anyway, just to have... I think it gives extra resource drops. Also, you can take days off however you want if your child's sick. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we don't have that. Yeah, you're taking a day of unpaid leave or burning one of your very rare paid days off if you're doing that. That's why it's a sign of true love if your parent stays home with you. Usually, you'll just be left at home alone, if anything. Like, you're sick, so you can't go to school? Okay, you're manning the house by yourself. It's called Vom. Also, if I'm making the United States sound like a corporate dystopian hellscape, it's because, yeah, it kind of is some days. Let's see here. Area of effect, why not? And some multicast. Teacher does often, which is nice because cancel class. You know we would have a substitute ready to go. Yeah, there's no escaping class. Let's see here. Days becomes burn. Tempting. I'll take the overpower. America is over-capitalistic. I'm not communist. I just don't think 2 weeks off is healthy. Yeah. You get 2 weeks of vacation time, I believe it's called. Even then it has to be like approved by the higher ups and all kinds of other stuff. Magnetic. More tigers for the meme. More tiger damage. I will have so many tigers. I'm gonna go vibe in the corner and just let my tigers handle it. Also, American politics are wild how most leftist parties, the liberals, yeah. What's really funny is we invaded a whole bunch of countries, like Vietnam, for example, in order to prevent the spread of socialism, because naturally that is a slip and slide into communism, which we can't have, Iron Curtain politics and all that. So anyway, a lot of Americans are retiring to Vietnam because of the socialist benefits that are there. That was a news article I read recently. That was very interesting. A whole bunch of people are retiring to places like Vietnam because it's got good stuff. Germany, I know, is another popular place. Let's see here. Domino theory, I've heard. Yeah. Let's see here. Damage increase. Sure. Wow. Tigers just ripped her apart. My goodness. Fragility. Banish fire shield. Expansive lethality. Lethality. Let's do it. Crit tigers. I missed the social democracy in Sweden. I can't say I was ever familiar with it, but it's crazy how things are here in the States. And of course, the thing is, our country is so massive. You know, you travel 8 hours in a straight line, you'll probably still be in the country. You know, you travel 10 hours in some directions in this country, you're still in the same country. So it's like it's one of those things where we are incredibly in a bubble. Like we don't realize how bad things kind of are here sometimes because we have never seen better. We have never known better. Because it's all basically overseas. Or it's Canada or it's Mexico. And that's just, yeah. Let's see here. Social democracy in Sweden, it's not socialism really, it's just very limited capitalism. Limiting the market is an unforgivable sin here in the States. Well, I say that, but there's so many limitations on it. It just feels like... movement speed's good. Like that. More movement speed, please. Same here, but if I travel 1 hour in one direction, I'm in Finland or Denmark. It's not really a limiting profit. Well, that's the thing is limiting class differences too. Yeah, I know that's one big thing here in the States is they're trying to. I guess the best way to put it is they're trying to get rid of the middle class. They either want you to be upper class or like low class, like poor. I should have enough for that bow now for my sentinel. Let's see. Should have been enough. Let's see here. Back to menu. Blacksmith. Let's see here. Hey, noxious longbow. There we go. Okay, let's go sentinel with the new bow, because why not? Runes, we're going to take, let's see here, reroll mastery is good, crit mastery, weapon expert, skill mastery shadow, let's go skill mastery nature. Or, let's see here. Reduces all damage you deal by 40%, but increases damage modifiers of all summons. Increases all damage caused based on missing health. Let's go multicast mastery. Let's see here. Middle class is the most normal probably because of taxes and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep, which is apparently should have done an hour ago because it's 2:12 apparently. Yeah, you should probably go to sleep from there. That said, have a good one, man. Let's see here. How high can I crank the curses? What step is missing curses? Okay, I just haven't beat it at 34. Well, let's give it a try. See if we can beat this stage. So, let's see here. Venomous Volley is Rot in an arc. We have Rot, Poison, and just a straight shot. Okay. So I want to try to get, like, Acid Rain type deal, maybe. Actually, let's try a singular focus setup. Maybe I could get, like, Acidic Rain or more of just, like, those starter skills. Let's see here. Let's remove that. Remove Executioner. And I'll have to get rid of... have to get rid of reroll. It'll let me get singular focus. It's been fun with your unbuttered sandwiches and butter knives, who you seem to just not use. Also, have fun without cheese slicers. Yeah, I mean, we just... Cheese slicers? No, you just use a butter knife for that. That's what those are for. Take a butter knife to the cheese. I'll never see it coming. Good night, see you next stream. Have a good one, Vermeer. Alright. Curse 34 dungeons shouldn't be too bad. And again, not used to this bow, so we'll see. Okay, so whenever it hits an enemy, it shoots out those side projectiles. Okay. Oh man, Rod is such a nice status effect. The fact that just, I guess, just spreads out so easily. I have, yeah, multicast mastery, so I'm more likely to get favorable odds in my multicasts. Alright, let's pull some of these enemies together a little bit, so that way they're all in rotting distance of each other. Chain Lightning, it's a decent AoE skill. We'll go Fragility. I'm not looking to bog down the statuses, so we're going to get rid of... actually, let's go ahead and pick up one Touch of Ice. Frag Shot, Fragility's good. We can banish Touch of Ice now. Damage of the big volley. Bro, butter knife is wooden. How could you slice cheese with wood? Oh, ours are metal. We have, yeah, we have metal butter knives here. I just keep finding things that'll make them just a little bit crazier because of our country. Alright, let's go the acid rain. Alright, and stack up even more rock. Let's go ahead and banish Venomous. Area of effect. Reroll. Reroll. Blooded Chakram, that's rot. We can work with that. Magnetic. Debilitating Plague. Poison is doom. Let's see here. Pierces through enemies, damage is multiplied by 5 on crit. It's tempting. Take that instead of Frag Shot. Keep the daze from the lightning, because that increases crit chance on them. Yeah. Hello, Death Knight? Ah, no. Assassin. My bad. More magnetic. Crit is nice. Acid Rain, there we go. We can replace the Chakram, even though I just got the Chakram damage up. Oh well. Multicast of areas, which is my Acid Rains. Yep, do that. I want to try to get as much rot going as possible. Full Nurgle bow. Speed is survival. Roll those. Nothing interesting. Or magnetic. Alright, so ultimately I'm going to want to try to replace my crit sniper shot with like another volley rot shot, maybe. That said, for now it's completely usable. So, damage increase for Venomous Volley. Mind if I do? This game seems like Halls of Torment on steroids. Maybe. Not familiar with Halls of Torment. I need to look into that. It's 20% multicast chance. Let's see here. I should just be able to rot them. Let's see here. 60 stacks, 111 stacks. Yeah, once they start to die and spread those stacks to the survivors, that'll be good. Damage increase nature. Increase all my rot damage. There we go. Alright, divide it out. And, ooh, okay. Oh, there I go. Let's see here. Crit damage. Okay, I could end up keeping Sniper Shot, maybe, and just rely on Chain Lightning Sniper Shot, but I'd really like to just go full rot setup, I think. So let's go cast frequency. Fateful Strikes for Doom. Let's use our last reroll. Nothing useful. Health for survivability. Okay, there we go. Ouch. Alright, I need to destroy some of these towers around here. Let's see here. Block power by 12. There's the purple. Alright, there we go. Start rotting that tower. We're gonna be just fine. Alright, cool. That tower's down. Got a red tower up, though. Strafe our way over to that. We'll be set. More 20% multicast. That's crazy. That luck is absurd, actually. Love that. Nothing useful there. Fragility, so that they take more damage from all sources. Sure. Critical multiplier to 108. Uh-oh. More damage from that would be good. However, I need... Let's see here. Guaranteed crit versus full health. Makes Sniper Shot decent. If it happens to hit them before literally anything else that I do, though. Ooh, that was a big hit. Ouch. Let's take the movement speed. Let's play it safe. I'd like that 30% damage, but if I can just kite it better, then I should be alright. Let's see here. Extra fragility. It's the old King's Shield Bash that I'm really scared of. Other than that, I think I'm doing pretty alright. There we go. Alright, King's down. Let's go Powerful Strikes. Let's see here. Do I already have a Fateful Strikes? I do. You know what? Sure. We'll go Rot plus Doom. That'll be fine. So, let's see here. Ultimately, I'd want to replace, say, this. Let's see here. Dealing 190 damage and an extra 28 for each stack of poison or rot. Okay. Fair enough. I banished poison, though. Oops. It'll be fine. Damage increase of frontal. I'm just going to go all in on rot. Just gonna try to replace Noxious Shot with another Venomous Volley, maybe. If I could get one. Alright, lethality, we need for the crit chance, we're up to 60%, because our Sniper Shot deals absurd damage if we can get a critical hit with it. Until that point, though, we're just gonna... tower. It should just spread onto everything else. We'll be happy. There we go. Alright. That's going to be a whole dead cluster there. Okay. More movement speed. I really don't want to get pinned down if I can avoid it. Sweet. I'm going flying around. Damage increase. Honestly, I guess we might as well keep the Noxious Shot at this point. Why not? It scales off poison and rot, and while we don't apply poison, we apply a lot of rot. So it's still dealing good damage. That gives us a DPS breakdown. Yeah. Not while alive. Fair enough. We just have to have faith that we're building it right. Okay. Yikes. I don't have a reroll, so I could try using some banishes maybe. Let's banish. Nah, never mind. Not gonna waste it there. Poison is doom. We don't apply poison, so we're gonna go ahead and banish Debilitating Plague. We've already got one of it, so let's take the cast frequency. We just cast out more rot more often, then you know, they'll all just rot away for us. When these bosses die, though, they just start melting each other, essentially. Crit multiplier, crit chance. Uh-oh. Okay, being a featherweight character does have its advantages sometimes. So you can really start flying. Let's see here. I could go Poison Bolt to get some poison back in, but I think I'd rather have some more defense right now. Block Power is just a straight chance to not take damage when you should be hit, so that's lovely to have. Alright, there's enemy Poison Clouds. Where's the enemy Adventure? Did he rot out, maybe? Might have rotted out. Let's go area for our Venomous Volley. The more enemies we can hit with it, the better. Recast. Alright, let's see here. That rot, unfortunately, criticaled out. In theory, you can keep one rot going across every enemy for the entire thing. And you can just essentially stack it, but if it stacks too high, you'll kill before you have a new host for it. So when I say go critical, that's kind of what I'm referring to, is the rot did too much damage and killed all of its hosts before it had a another one it could reach out to, because it's got limited range. Let's go ahead and get that out. There's 400 stacks of rot on Fallen King, so he should spread those out here soon. Yep, there we go. Block power, less damage taken, possibly. Can save you from a big hit occasionally. Chaos Golem is tempting, because the Chaos Golem usually ends up drawing a lot of aggro onto itself. However, then I'd be giving up my Dazed and one of my main AoEs. Then again, I've got a lot of rot. Yeah, sure. Let's give it a try. We'll replace Chain Lightning with Chaos Golem. So we have just something else taking aggro for us occasionally. So it's not always on us. I'm not sure how long it'll last, though, at this difficulty level. Let's see here. Let's try and kill out that Houndmaster enemy. More fragility, more damage taken. Wait a minute, is fragility only direct damage? If it is, then I'm a silly goober. Let's see here. All damage. Okay. Vulnerable is direct damage. Or, no, exposed is direct damage. Fragility is all damage, though, which is exactly what I need. So, let's take out the Meteor Tower. Alright, we're about to get... Should be the last set of bosses coming up. Here in about less than 100 kills. Okay, they're all dunking on my golem over here. Area of effect, physical, it's everything. Yes, please. I'll take that. More enemies I can apply rot to, the happier I am. Alright. Here's the last set of bosses. Clear this cursed tier. Let's see if we can group some of these enemies up so they can spread their rots to each other when they die. Can't kite the enemies quite as well as we used to because now we have other, like, we have our little AI helping us out that's drawing aggro. But should still be doing alright. Let's see here. Critical damage, yes please. Alright, it's another one down. One left. Where is he? Eternal Guardian. There we are. Got him. Okay. And let's go ahead and get out. We've locked in that cursed tier as cleared. Hey, fastest victory with weapon. Nice. Alright, that said, I am being paged for food, so I'm afraid I do need to go ahead and wrap this one up. So, I'll see about sending us out on a raid, but thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Let's see where we end up. My friend Noble's live. Let's give him a raid. Be sure to give him a big hey-o, and if you have our raid emote, be sure to drop the raid emote.